Good morning, everyone. Welcome to this Friday's World Energetic Tune-Up. Just a little bit of a disclaimer. I'm not a doctor, so if you are having an emergency, get yourself to a doctor or to the hospital. When energy is moving, if this is your first time visiting the channel, welcome. Welcome to my page. When energy is moving, there may be a burp or a belch or a yawn, and that's just me moving the energy or the energy moving through me while I do this energetic tune-up. So welcome. Take a minute to get yourself situated. Maybe turn off any distractions and close the door, plug this session into your ears, get yourself nice and comfortable and in a space that's relaxed, ready to receive this healing, receive this balancing, receive this new way, this new perspective of maybe shifting something, seeing something new for yourself, or experiencing yourself in a brand new way. Now, which brings me right into a post that I saw somewhere on social media. This is not my words. This is Dr. Will Cole. And I'm going to read you what he wrote, as I think it's quite powerful. So your nervous system heals in stillness. Your gut health heals in gentleness. Your hormones heal in nourishment. You can't heal a body you hate. You can't obsess your way to health. You can't shame your way into wellness. Showing your body some grace and compassion is the deepest of medicines. I think that is so powerful. Much of our lives, I would say, even you can think for yourself. I've been quite hard on myself and wishing something will change or thinking that there's something wrong with me. So for today's work, we are going to focus, we're going to anchor this whole session in gentleness. And as soon as I say that, my whole body relaxes. I can feel my legs relaxing. You can see for yourself where you have tension in your body. Feel your body fully. Really give a nice deep breath and be with your body. What is it calling your attention to? Well, pain is it's not fun and it hurts, of course, but it's the body's intelligence calling your attention to something that needs tending to. If there was no pain at all, we wouldn't know that there was anything wrong, that there was anything that needed attention. So think, for example, if you got a cut, it hurts and it brings your attention to the wound, brings your attention right there so that you can tend to it. Maybe you wash it, you disinfect it, you put a Band-Aid on it. But imagine there was no pain when you got a cut. And imagine it was a really deep wound. It would bleed out, be bleeding all over the place. There's already a burp coming in, so there's a shift taking place here. So going into the nervous system, and there's just this really pushy energy. It's like I could feel the nervous system going, I'm doing what I can. If you feel slow and sluggish and tired, that's your body requesting rest. Maybe this is a restful period for you. Maybe you need to tend to how you rest. Like, are you actually resting? Or when you are laid on the bed or on the couch, are you still beating yourself up? Are you still in your thoughts, thinking about tasks and the things that you should be doing? This is the most nurturing space to be, is in rest when your body needs it. You cannot be in action all the time. It's impossible. It's impossible. We do not work that way. There are restful periods, there are more active periods, but there's an ebb and flow. So what we're looking at here is balancing out pushiness, forcefulness, harshness, even condemnation, all those mean things that you say about yourself while at rest. When you're resting, your body is able to go into a homeostasis. It's able to go into the parasympathetic, and this is when your nervous system is in the parasympathetic. This is when rest, this is when healing happens. So as soon as I could feel a letting go, I could feel gentleness coming in. I feel even my thighs expanding and releasing before they were holding and holding. My arms have relaxed. So you could feel your body for yourself. And we're untwisting this forcefulness out of the myelin sheath, which has myelin sheath is the place within the nervous system that holds your recipes, your thoughts, your even some active memories or experiences that happened in the past, even what your neediness and so those I need this to change, I can't stand that this is happening, that's also held within the myelin sheath. Now underneath that, there's a wound that is coming to the surface to be tended to. Now, do you meet this with curiosity? It's like, oh, what's actually taking place? Let me feel what's happening. Because when you feel, you heal. When you give space for the emotion to rise. Now we're talking about healthy emotions, not emotions um, attached to thought, which can turn pathological, right? When you have an emotion and you're thinking about how sad you are, that can go into self-pity. So be careful of that. But actually feeling your emotions, they seem to pass. The body has this innate wisdom and it knows what to do and knows how to transmute and knows how to synthesize emotions and it knows how to, its energy and motion moves through your body all the time. So I could see this unburdening of the nervous system, that myelin sheath. And we're just going to put it under harshness. So anywhere you're harsh with yourself, you're judgmental with yourself, or even uh, with others. So this is coming in also for this part of the session is what you do outwards what you do outwards, you do 10 times worse to yourself. So, say if you're judgmental outwards, you're 10 times more judgmental towards yourself. If you're cruel outwards, then you're 10 times more cruel to yourself. So now I could feel this heaviness inside the gut. It's like, okay, so fine, bringing attention to bring some light to the situation, and that's great. It's not to go into, oh, I should have known better. I should have done differently. You're only doing what you know. How can you do differently when you don't know differently? And this is the glory and the beauty of this work is that we're bringing attention to those things that are unseen, that are lying beneath the surface. We're bringing some light to it so it can start to shift. Now, it's always possible to course correct. That's what's great. You're always can course correct moment to moment. And here comes the grace coming in and some compassion, compassion for yourself, compassion for what you're going through, and some grace. Oh, there's that heaviness out of the gut has left. I could feel it starting to dissipate. And we're going to go link all of this in. We're going to linking means that we're bringing attention to the nervous system and its communication with the large intestines. So we're going to say, hey guys, it's time to start communicating a little bit better. It's time to be in touch again. So we're linking in this whole part of the nervous system, bringing attention to the large intestines. Are you a person who holds grudges? Do you hoard? So whether that be, physical items, or it could be hoarding your thoughts, your emotions, holding on to experiences, not wanting things to change. Usually, humans, we're like this. People are like this. When it's good, we don't want it to stop. We don't want the good times to end. We always want it So notice my word always. So there's the absolute. I do not want it to change. I want it to be good always. Doesn't happen like that. There's an ebb and flow. So again, it's good, it's joyful, and then it passes. Like the parties come to an end. You can be having such a great time with your friends or out with family or with your children. However, you're having a great time. The party can't go on forever. Eventually it goes, okay, it's time to go home. It's time to wrap things up. So you can see for yourself, where are you holding on to? I do not want this to change. And then you can have the opposite spectrum of, I need this to change immediately. I need this to change now. So that's the opposite polarity. That's the opposite absolute. I don't want it to change. It needs to change. And both are very hard. You can't have, it doesn't always stay one way or another. So it's that ebb and flow, trusting the is it the trusting the your divine timing. It's, you're not in control of things. We forget that we're not the doer and we're being done. So if you've never heard that before, you are not the doer, you are being done. But we think we make things happen. We think we are the doer. And this makes it quite challenging, even for the systems to, I could see how it's hard to regulate fat. So there could be a storage of fat cells around the middle. It could be a constipation, holding on to memories, experiences. So either way, there's a gripping. And the large intestines on a consciousness level is responsible for letting go. Just let go. But if you could let go, I'm sure you would have. So that's not in a light sense. It's really trusting or being in faith that this too shall pass, whatever it is. And no, I'm going to retract that. I don't like that so much. We're going to go back and bring the large intestines back into its natural consciousness of letting go, whatever is ready to be let go of. So I'm going to link this to your prefrontal cortex so it can just move out of your system with ease. There we go. There, that was it. So that could be you're ready to let go of some toxic buildup within your body. It could be fat cells if you've got a little bit of a tummy going on, or you've got some extra weight that you'd like to let go of. It could be letting go of even there's a deep breath there. Relationships may come to an end or may shift in the way that you relate. So it doesn't mean that the relationship is ended, but it may be an ending to the way you are in a relationship or that you relate to others. I'm feeling a little dizzy, so this may be a little much. So I'm going to slow it down a bit, linking it to your prefrontal cortex, letting your gut discern what's ready to go. So not to bombard the system. I'm still feeling a little wobbly. So we're going to go into the brain. There we go. And we're going to tap cortices to the brain. So this is balancing the brain, balancing the left and the right hemispheres to each other, softening the corpus callosum. There we go. It reduces brain fog and also diminishes overwhelm. There's a breath. Feel more stable. Wonderful. So if you'd like to work privately, please come and you can book yourself a holistic consultation. I'd love to hear about your needs, what's going on for your life, and let me see if my services could potentially help you. Also, I've got a great detox if you're in, because we're going into spring and fall. So the North Hemisphere is going into fall, the Southern Hemisphere is going into spring. This is an amazing time to detox. So I'm offering a 4-session package to help your body get ready to detox. It'll support the liver and the gallbladder, your digestive system. So reach out to get more information about this detox package that's coming up next week. And if you have any questions, please come and reach out. Please like, share, and comment. That supports me so much and helps me get the work out there. Thank you all for joining me. I'm Monika Marczuk, professional holistic practitioner, and I will see you all next week.